Hi kindergarten and welcome back. Remember, when we're watching the video, it's voice level 0. Okay guys, so it's our second day in art and we have a really exciting project that we're going to do together. So take a look at this photo. What do you see? Could someone raise their hand and tell us what they see? Okay, great. I hope that someone pointed out that there are a bunch of different colors. They might have even said a rainbow. Today, we're going to be studying this. Does anyone know the name of this thing that is on the board right now? Go ahead and raise your hand and tell me what you think this is. I hope someone said color wheel. Today, we're going to create our very own color wheel, and we're going to use some crayons and then some really exciting rubbing textures to make some really cool effects. So the cool thing about color is that there's an order to it. Now, you can use whatever color you would like, however, there's an order to a color wheel. And if you look at this picture, you'll notice at the very left, you'll see some purple, and then blue, and then it turns to green, and yellow, orange, and then red. Today, we're going to be using these colors in order to create our very own color wheel. That way you can remember the order of the colors. But first, I'm going to test you on your colors. In the next few images, I'm going to show you some pictures, and when I ask you, I want you to tell me what color it is. Alright, here's our first one. What color is this? I hope you said red. We're looking at a picture of some tomatoes. And what is this color? I hope you said orange. These are some juicy oranges. And what is this color? I hope you said yellow. Yellow is the color of bananas, and yellow is also my favorite color. And what color do we see here? I hope you said green. You'll see a lot of this outside in nature. And what color is this? I hope you said blue. And last but not least, we have purple. And another word for purple is violet. So say violet and say purple. They mean the same exact thing. So on my color wheel, I have some different colors here. We're going to start with red. So say red. Goes to orange. Then, hope you said yellow. Green. Teal. And then, hope you said blue. Now the interesting about this color right here, it's called teal. You could also call it turquoise. It's a mixture of green and blue, so it's neither green or blue. It's kind of both. And then next we have purple or violet. And then when you're in between red and violet, you get magenta. So say magenta. Today, the color wheel that you were creating is going to be a little bit different than the one I have on the wall. I want you to silently count how many different colors are on this color wheel, and then I need one person to raise their hand and tell the class how many they counted. I hope someone said 6 different colors. Yours is going to have 6 different colors. Today, you should have walked in with this piece of paper. It has a color wheel. You should not be coloring it right now. And then it also has this blank space at the bottom. What you're going to need is you're going to need your crayons. You and your partner are going to share them. Before you get them out, I want you to place them in between you and your partner so that you guys can share. Today we're going to be sharing the crayons. There is no need to pull this bag closer to you. It's going to stay in between you and your partner. Give me a thumbs up once you have your crayons out. Do not open them. Good job. You're also going to be getting one of these. This is called a texture plate. Say texture plate. So the reason they call it a texture plate is because texture means things that you can feel. So if I take my fingers, I can feel all the bumps. These are very fragile. We need to take very good care of these. So I want you to be very careful and make sure that they stay on your table. The way they work is that if you put them underneath your paper and hold it with a hand, that you can make some really cool effects with crayon. Now, I'm gonna start my color wheel with the very top. Go ahead and take your finger and point to this one on top. Very good. That one is going to be our red. We're gonna start with red first, and then we're gonna go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and hope you said purple. Before we do any of that, we need to put something on the paper that tells us who it belongs to. What can we do that would tell us who it belongs to? I hope you said name. So right now what I want you to do is I want you to find a color, any color. It can be brown, it can be blue, it can be any color. I'm gonna choose this brown, and you need to write your name at the bottom. Now I'm gonna write Mr. Boatfield because that is my name. Now, are you named Mr. Boatfield? I hope not. You have your own special name that your mom and dad gave you, so I need you to write that at the bottom. If you need help writing your name, please raise your hand and I will come and help you. However, I cannot help people who do not raise their hand. Once you have your name on your paper, give me a thumbs up so I know that we're ready to move on to the art. Very good. So the first thing I need to find is a red crayon. So I'm gonna look through mine, and you may have to share with a partner. If you have to share with a partner, is that okay? Absolutely. So I'm gonna keep on looking. This one will work. Let me see if I can find a better red in here. Something that'll show up. Aha. So I think I found a couple different choices. I have this maroon color and kind of just this reddish red. Either one will work. If it looks like a red, it's fine. If it looks a little bit violet, that's okay too. Just find something that looks like a red. Then, now watch me first. You're going to take this rubbing plate. You're going to place it under your paper, right under this little slice right here. So if I take it, I can kind of feel it with my finger, but it's under the paper. I need to hold that rubbing plate with one finger. How many fingers? Then I'm going to take the red crayon, and it looks a little bit violet, that's okay. And I'm gonna go over it. What's popping up? I hope you said lines are popping up, different shapes, different textures. Wow. So I'm gonna pass these out today. You can use this, you get one per person, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Now, if you want to share with your neighbor, so I'm gonna pretend that I have my friend Susie in this chair right next to me. Hi, Susie. I can ask her, hey, Susie, are you using that rubbing plate? No, I'm not. Okay, here, use mine, and then I can use yours for a while. Okay, thank you. Make sure that you're sharing with your partner, and then you can try out different rubbing plates. But we are not being aggressive with them. We're gonna use our kind words, and we're gonna share. So I have red, and then I'm going to move on to what color? What color do you think? Hope you said orange. I'm going to move on to orange. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the rubbing plate I want to use underneath. Hold it with one, hope you said finger, or two if you really want to. And then I'm going to add some pressure, and then give it some color, baby, color. I love color. So it's gonna go red, orange, and then what do you think the next color is gonna be? I hope you said yellow. Let me find a yellow real quick. And as I'm doing this, I'm putting my crayons back in the bag so that I'm not leaving them out. I'm gonna use, let's see, I'm gonna use this yellow. And I'm gonna try my best to color this one. And get a different looking color and texture. And then I'm gonna move on to what? The very bottom's gonna be green. Now, it could be light green. It could be dark green. It's up to you. Doesn't matter to me as long as it's green. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it some color, baby, color. Color. All right, got my blue. And you can take your time on this. I'm going really fast so that I can get through directions. That way you can get started. But you can take as much time as you would like. Now I'm gonna move on to, hope you said blue. I'm gonna move on to the blue. So I'm gonna make sure that my rubbing plate's underneath. Hold it, and give it a little bit of pressure. Pressure. All right, whew, I'm almost out of my breath. I'm working so fast. That last one, what color is it gonna be? Hope you said purple. Purple it is. Remember, you can share your rubbing plates. You can change them at any time. You just have to use kind words and ask someone to share. All right, so then I have my red, my orange, my yellow. I have my green, have my blue, and purple. I am all done. Double check with me, raise a hand. I'll come by and check and make sure that you colored everything. Once you are done, you can flip this over and color on the back. You can color whatever you want. Today we're using the crayons. Please do not use the markers. Now, it says that we're gonna cut it. We are not going to cut this today. Are we gonna cut it today? Yeah, we're not gonna cut it today. We're gonna cut this out next time and put it on some very special paper. All I want you to do is focus on coloring, make it nice and neat, use those different textures, use kind words, and I think that we are going to have a very great day. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.